Today, we have the Bernabeu Champions League, and well, it's Real Madrid. On top of that, we also have Athletico Madrid at home, and we know we must get a result from one of these two games if we're going to make it out of the Champions League phase. Things haven't been going swimmingly here, but we also have a new system to talk about as well. It's going to be a fun-filled, packed episode, and well, let's go run that intro, and let's get straight into it. Yes, welcome in YouTube. It is Damien and it is another stream, and well, we're currently live on Twitch and it is another episode. 80% of you guys that do not watch this are not subscribed, so please hit the sub button and more importantly, give it a like so it promotes the content out to another football managing enthusiast like yourself. We do have a big game here and we're going to start with the Champions League phase and the Bernabeu. Real Madrid have been underperforming, but as things stand, we're currently on 8 points, 6 games played, there's a lot of teams behind us. But as it stands on goal difference, we are just in the top 8. Now, we will not be there, we're in the top 24 on 8 points. We're not going to be ahead of Real Madrid after this. There is no world where we go against Real Madrid and we get a point or we win. I do not see that at all. For me, it's all about, can we not get smacked? Can we keep it competitive? Can we do what we did against Inter and shake the hell out of them? That would be nice. With that being said, that means that our game against Athletico Madrid might be massive. Hopefully by that stage they're already qualified, so they rotate, and then maybe we can make full use of that as well. Now, things haven't been going exactly well since we last met. They've been going okay, but not great. So since PSV and after a few draws or whatever, I thought about change of system and it sort of worked. And then against Hibs, I was not man enough to play that change of system. I went with the aggressive 4-4-2. And the team that beat us in the final last year knocks us out in the 4th round. We played okay on the day, not great. We went 3 goals down. Hard to come back from 3-0 in some football games. Something I advise you not to do. And, we got knocked out in the quarterfinal of the Viaplay Cup after losing the final and being FM'd. And we don't even go on a run in the Scottish Cup. We get knocked out and the board aren't particularly happy with us. So that kind of means outside of us winning the league, we've got nothing else to focus on except if we can get out of the Champions League phase. There is a world after today's episode. All we've got left is just the league games. And what I will do is I'm just going to play as many of those games, come back at the end of the season, say, hey, we won the league, and off we go. Now, we have to talk about the new system quickly. After playing PSV, winning 1-0, I had a long, hard think. I was at work, etc., thinking about this. And I was like, look, we can't keep playing a system against weaker sides. PSV aren't a great side in Europe, like they're okay, that we're going to keep giving them the ball because there will be teams that are going to be well organised and keep the possession, which PSV were. And then it's going to come down to, A, do we score one of our chances early? If so, then yes, then it will open up, we'll score more. Or B, teams will marshal us, they'll hit us on the break because we're being super aggressive, or we'll score really late if they make a mistake, which happened against PSV. So I was like, okay. So against Hibs, I made a change. And against Hibs, when I made this change, it was in the 65th minute after we went 2-0 up, and we went ballistic, and DeFranco scored a hat-trick. I was like, okay, interesting. And then against Livingston, we went and made this change and went into a possession-based 4-4-2, and 69% possession, 4 goals later. Okay. We then beat St. John's and Hibs 2-0, St. Mirren 4-1, and I was like, this is a system that works. And then against Hibs, I decided to change my mind, and this is what the system looks like. It has 2 inverted wing-backs, which allows us to have the 2 wingers creating the width and staying wide. And what that means is that we get that little bit of a square and a little bit of a midfield overload, which is what we struggle for when you play 2 midfielders. But what it means in a ball possession system where we go on shorter passing and lower tempo, with that overload, the 2 inverted wing-backs combining with the 2 central midfielders and the 2 centre-backs, it means that they can combine and play passes until the clear passing lane to the winger is on. And then from there, we can create, get balls in the box, and it's the same football that you'd naturally like to see. Now, am I going to play this system against Real Madrid? No, because I think if we try to play the possession base against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, you get carved. So I'm just going to start on the attacking system and go hell for leather and hope Real Madrid just come and give us, a torrid time and trying to be aggressive, and we do what we did against Inter, which is try and score down the other end. But the team's in a not bad spot. Outside of that, Fabio DeFranco developing into a monster, looks very, very good. Claudio Sotomayor has not developed at all. Rojas developing like an absolute monster. And George Foley as well has been developing, even though he doesn't say he's there. But he's pretty good. Esra Takawi is now our best player. And, well, yeah, we knew he was going to be good too. Outside of that, we've actually made 2 little transfers as well, which we need to mention. And there might be some people coming in next season already. Omar El Sayed is an Egyptian winger that had great pace. I wanted to bring him in for the cheap fee that it was. It's 2.1 million, but 700k up front. I just thought, no brainer, 18 years of age, bring him in before he turns 19, which I believe we did, so he still should be learning to become eligible here. Yes, he is. If he develops great, becomes a homegrown player, which we struggle with obviously here. If not, then, well, yeah, we got to be with Omar El Sayed. We're going to flip him on for some profit. I just think a good backup play, even though he wants to be an important player, we'll probably talk him down from that. And I think he's really, really good. The plan is to probably sell Lynch at some point to give guys like this a chance. Carlos, however, fantastic. Look at him as a ball-winning midfielder in this role. Just 18 years of age. Very, very physically well-rounded, working pace, good headering, marking, tackling. Could be a centre-back at 6 foot. It's just very, very good football, exactly what you want. And when you get him looking alongside a guy like Sergio Croquet, who is developing quite nicely into a box-to-box, there's the future two midfielders that could really develop into being star players of this division and really taking us deeper in the Champions League in the future. So very happy with those couple of signings. With that being said, that is the team on paper. A lot of yellow card trouble, which was to be expected. Hopefully not too many yellow cards today so that they're all okay against Athletico Madrid. But yeah, let's go have a look at Real Madrid and see if there's any world we're going to get a point against these boys. I highly doubt there would be. Kobel's in net, world-class keeper. Pedro Porro is Pedro Porro. Alberto Torres, regen, 260 million. If you have a space, 260 would recommend. Looks fantastic. Another regen, look at his mentals. Camavinga's playing left back. Interesting. Great left back, but interesting. Rube Damanman. Yeah, he's pretty good too. Jude Bellingham's Jude Bellingham. Valverde's Valverde. How are these guys 25th or 24th in the Champions League? Vinicius. Okay. And Sesko still looks good. If we do not get Spain, Joe Gomez as the backup centre-back and Julian Alvarez, if we do not get Spain, something is seriously wrong with the game. Even Abad is fantastic. Former Celtic guy. Right. Doesn't come harder than this. Real Madrid are the team you think about. When you think Champions League, you think Real Madrid. And if you don't think Real Madrid, you think AC Milan. And if you don't think AC Milan, you think of those boys back there, Liverpool. You play European royalty for the first time in the save. Kings are there to be made to be dethroned, aren't they? So let's just go dethrone one in our first time of asking. Please? We really could lose 6, 7, 8, 9-0. Let's go find out. Real Madrid in the Galactico white. We're, of course, in the black and the pink here with Dumbarton. And, well, it's a 4-4-2 versus a 4-3-3. If they go super aggressive, we might be able to find a goal at the Bernabeu. I don't know about anything else. Ezzy Abad, ball in. Vinicius Jr., 1-0 down. Yippee! 1-0 down already. I will say, if this gets out of hand, what I'm going to do is just skip so we can get to the Athletico game because I don't want these guys to be in the episode for way too long. And there was a lot to get through before we got into this game. But anyhow, Caleb goes long looking for Rojas, which I don't rate that ball. But, maybe if Mendy would get up. Playing against his former club, important to remember. Pedro Porro, Ezabad. Rojas wins. And then loses out. Torres. Bellingham. Valverde. We got the squeeze. And good on us for squeezing. Good on us for squeezing. Yes, squeeze. Get across Sotomayor. And Lynch, nearly. Vinicius, we're nearly on his touch. And that's probably the quality, is we're nearly on his touch, but we're not there. And now Vinicius and Bellingham and 2-0. We're in trouble. This is the problem, is goal difference is the problem. Goal difference is the problem. Yeah, big trouble. Currently outside due to goal difference. Vinny Jr. Damien with the tackle, doesn't fall to him. Mendy heads. Okay, can DeFranco turn? No, he cannot. Yeah, it's Bellingham. What a run. And Vinny scores. Okay, boys. Okay. I'm going to go into the possession-based system to try and kill this game out here at 3-0 down, but yeah. It's going to be a long night. It is going to be a long night. And to be expected, it's Real Madrid. We're a little team from Scotland in their first ever year in the Champions League. This should happen. Can I just say, the possession-based system did not concede for 20 minutes after the change. That's nice. Maybe they took pity on us. Half of our players are already suspended for next round. That's not good. So many bookings out there. Oh my god. We might not have a team for the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bookings. Boys, have some composure. Ay-ya, boys. Ay-ya, ay-ya, ay-ya. Trying to think who's not suspended for the next round now. I can't remember. Who was not suspended for the next round? Is there a way to check? Is the game going to tell me who was suspended? Konsa, Mendy. Alright, so Isra Takawi is off. Alright, let me just take a photo. This is what you do, boys. You take a photo of who's getting suspended, and then you go and open it on your phone, and you just take them all off now. If they're not already being suspended, then yeah. Alright, so Isra's off. Konsa's out for next round, so bleh. Mendy's out for next round, so who cares? Foley's not suspended for next round, so we've got to bring Foley off. Rojas is dead. Claudio. Okay, Claudio off too. There we go. All right, done. All right, we need to beat Athletico Madrid, and we're going to have half our first team missing because of suspension. Something tells me we're out of the Champions League, boys. Something tells me we're out of the Champions League. Okay, I'm going to stop this here because this is just not fun for nobody. And I'll see you guys for Athletico Madrid in a second.
You, yes, you. Follow me on Twitch. You watch all my content live and, of course, all the VODs for all your viewing needs. The Twitch is the place to go, and for funny clips like this.
Can you fucking shut up?
Pietro Pellegrini
is
a freak, Mum.
Honestly.
Pietro Pellegrini is a freak. Well, it comes down to this in the league phase. We have got teams that have already played 8 games. We've got teams that have played 7. We currently sit on 8 points, and if I take away my webcam, you can see we sit on 26th on goal difference. We're ahead of Leipzig at the moment on goal difference, which is a pretty cool thing to say. Rangers aren't getting through the group, but we can jump a couple teams by finishing with 3 points here, because that would get us up to 11 points. I'm going to tell you right now that you're going to need at least 9 points to get through. There is a team like Malmo that are ahead of us that I would jump with a point, but I don't think we'll be jumping enough teams, unfortunately, here, as our goal difference is not good enough. With that being said, what happened against Real Madrid? Well, we cut away and we only lost 5-0 in the end. We only conceded 1 goal in the second half, or 2 goals in the second half. Sesko both times. But less said about this game, the better. That we got absolutely pumped. We did, however, make it up for it by beating Motherwell 4-0 at home, and we went with the possession-based system, 70% possession, and we looked fantastic. So I am going to try against Athletico to start in the possession-based system here, but don't hold me to it. Now, we do have some people that are suspended for this game here and not in the UCL squad, etc. as well. So let's just go and get rid of all these players and then see what we can pick here. So, yeah, Amadou Sene is definitely back in the team, but in here, let's go Carlos. I've re-registered for here, and I've taken out someone as well. All right, the Van and Isra are going to play together. Damien Sturridge can play on this side, that's fine. Foley needs a midfield partner. Andy Irvine knows what he's doing, so we'll go with the experience. We need a winger on the left. Amarin can play on the right, and Lynch can play on the left. All right, so we've got a team. On the bench, not much. There is not much happening on the bench. Sene, Lee Brennan, Gumney, Carlos. There's not much happening on the bench, boys. There's not much happening on the bench. But, look, we're up against it. It is what it is. We've had to rotate here because of suspension, not out of wanting to rotate. Your team's going to be Caleb, Anna, the Van, Tekawi, Sturridge, Lynch, Irving, Foley, Omarin, DeFranca, and Sotomayor. We need to win this game if we are to make it into the next round of the Champions League. A loss or a draw, and we are out. Let's hope Athletico have rotated, knowing that they're through. Let's go find out if they have. They got Jonas in goal, who is their best keeper. He looks fantastic. Paco's at right back. We probably can get at him, to be fair. Summa Monday. Yep. Eric Garcia. Not the greatest, but not bad. Rainey is pretty good. Rico Lewis. Yep. Marcos Llorente. Yep. Namor. Yep. Pretty good. Joe Felix isn't fit, but starting. Pretty good footballer. Mohamed Darami is just physical freak. And Samuel Lino. I've seen better Samuel Linos, but yeah. Kenny is there. Nice. Alejandro Munoz. Wonder Kid. I reckon I saw a better one of you. Maybe a similar name, but yeah. They've got players. Look. We should lose. But let's go find out. Must win. At home, Scotland. We've beaten Juve here already in Europe once. Can we win against Athletico Madrid? All right, here we go. 0-0. Must win game. What does a point do for us right now? A point keeps us in 26. So yeah. Summa Diamonde, Marcos Llorente. For me, especially since De Zerbi's here and it's not Diogo Simeone. I'm going to look to play the possession-based system and then switch into the aggressive 4-4-2 to shock them and try and get a goal that way. But yeah, Diamonde, Eric Garcia, Llorente, ball inside of Joe Felix. Good advantage from the referee. And they've hit the post, so we're very lucky. That's a great ball from Foley to relieve danger and find the two boys out there. God, I was about to say, if Amarin finds that ball to DeFranco, we're on. Samuel Lino offside. Flags up, so there we go. Good tackle, injured him, nice. Straight away, 12 minutes in, we've actually had more of the ball, which is actually very promising. This is the biggest test for this 4-4-2, the possession-based 4-4-2. We need to go out here, we need to win. We've got 60% of the ball. Good. Now can we just make some chances from it? Brenberg, Asuma Diamonde. All the way back to Urbig. Paco. Breenberg. Amarin with a tackle. Sotomayor. DeFranca. Sotomayor does enough to hold it up. Irving now. Good ball. Oh, it was the right ball to Lynch. Didn't find him. Falls back to us. Amarin now. Great ball looking for Lynch. Hits down. Franca's there. We lead 1-0. Offside check. Nah, no way. Unless Lynch was off in the build-up. Oh, we're celebrating. That's a goal. We lead 1-0. As things stand, we're going to be into the next round of the Champions League. Joe Felix, Foley, Amarin. Ball over the top. Lynch with the flick on. And DeFranco doesn't miss many, mate. And there we go. That is 1-0. So far, so good. The van. Saint Anna. Drives inside. Looks for Lynch. Good touch into Damien Sturridge. Tekawi. Foley. The van. Good ball into St. Anna. Foley. Amarin. St. Anna. Driving. Needs a runner. Lynch. Good touch. Franca. Lynch. Big moments. Misses. Wow, he had all the time in the world and he put it wide. As you can see, with this win, we'll be into 20th position and we would be through. Corner, Irving's a dead ball specialist. Cleared away, DeFranco, one touch, beats men in the area. Oh, he went for goal. It's so selfish from the Brazilian. If he cuts it, it could be a goal. That's okay, boys. That is okay. This has been great from us. This has been a really good performance. Look at that match momentum. It's absolutely brilliant. 3 minutes of added time. Beautiful. We are 45 minutes away from being into the next round of the Champions League. This game does not matter to Athletico. Come on, Athletico. Do us a favour. DeFranca, Isra Tekawi, Foley, Sturridge, Franca. Arguably was fouled. Referee said no. They win another header. Should be the van's ball. Look for Amarin. All right, calm it down now, the van. Calm it down. Into Foley. Back to Caleb Anson. And this is it. Trust the football. The van. Good ball to Amarin. Needs runners. Has a ball inside to Irving. Good ball to Lynch. Can he beat his man? Take him down the line. Beats him. People in the box. Ball in. Franca's gold. It's 2-0. Great ball from Lynch. The Franca sweeps home. It's a brace for our Brazilian maestro. And well, boys, as it stands, we're into the next round of the Champions League. Unreal. We're 2-0 up here against Athletico Madrid. We are 2-0 up. This 4-4-2 possession-based system is here to stay. It is here to stay. Lynch, ball in, Franca, boop, goal. Suma Diamonde, Marcus Llorente. We don't get on that one. Darami. Anyway, that's a good ball over the top. Cuts it. Joe Felix. Tackle. Llorente. 2-1 just like that. 2-1 just like that. I'm out of water. I can't even stress drink. Oh, it's so nervy. We're 2-0 up and then out of nothing goal. It's okay, boys. Keep playing the football. Irving, DeFranca. From this... Oh, my God. He's a freak. Fabio DeFranca hat-trick against Atletico Madrid. He's turned up in the biggest occasion. And from outside the box, he bends one into the top bin, and it's 3-1. What a strike from our number 10. What a finish. What a goal. How important could that goal be come at the end of this game? We move into the 60th minute. I'm not changing system. They've gone 4-2-4. That is perfectly okay for now. It's a corner. Come on, boys. Irving. The van doesn't win. Starrich. Oh, just wide. Highlight straight away. Come on, boys. Eric. Suma Diamonde. We squeeze. This is good pressure. Keep squeezing, boys. Force them long. That's great for us. Isra wins. Irving now. Don't lose it in there, Irving. And now here come Athletico again. Have mercy on us, Rico Lewis. Espinola. Oh, what a ball. Samuel Lino. 3-2. Oh, boy. 3-2. Corner. We need one. Irving doesn't get one. Put it in the box again. Find DeFranco wherever he is. He's having a great game. Amarin from the other wing. Gets to the byline. Cuts it. Penalty! Sotomayor brought down. Sotomayor from the spot will have a chance for 4-2. If we score this one and go 4-2 up, I go into the defensive 4-4-2 system. Sotomayor. Our Champions League's hope may rest on this. We believe. All right. I didn't want to change system, but into the defensive system, we park the bus now. We park the bus now. I don't really have a midfielder to bring in. Actually, we do. We have Shivari to come in for Foley. That's fine. You know what? Lee Brennan for Amarin because he's got pace. He can run if we get on the break. Think that's fine too. Amadou Sene for Sotomayor on the break as well. Changes made, 73rd minute. As things stand, boys, as things stand, we're into the next round of the Champions League. If Athletico find 2, we are out. As things stand, we're into the next round. Irving corner. Isra heads over. That could have been the sealer. Time ticks away. And it ticks. And it ticks. And it ticks some more. 89th minute. 5 minutes of added time. If they find a goal now, I don't even know if I want to stay in the room. Espinola. Oh, it's wide. Come on, come on. And somehow, in our first year in the Champions League, we've beaten Athletico at home and we finished 21st in the league phase. Guess who's going to the knockouts? Little old Dumbarton. Unbelievable. 8 games played. We drew to Anderlecht in our first ever game. We beat Hajduk Split 3-1. We lost to Athletico. We lost to AC Milan 3-0. Inter we lost 4-5 in a thriller. We drew to Celta Vigo in a game that we should have probably won to get through. After drawing that game, I thought we needed to find a result from somewhere else. Beat PSV very luckily. Smacked by Real Madrid 5-0. But to beat Athletico 4-2 at home is huge. And we finish 2 points clear. And that is brilliant, boys. 9 points with a positive goal difference would have got you through. Telling these guys right now, with our negative goal difference, we needed to win today to get through. And, well, we have. We definitely have. I don't know when that draw is going to be. But, boys, we've got something left to play for, which is huge. We get an extra 2.99 mil for winning. We get 634K for Champions League draw rights. And tell these guys right now that in the Champions League itself, a knockout round draw is drawn on the 4th of the 2nd. I think the rules after that is for the knockout round, if we get knocked out, it's 10 mil. That's a $10 million game. And for a club that's had no money up until the last year and a bit, that means that we're going to have at least over 50 million come the end of the season, which is absolutely monstrous for us. What an episode. Next episode, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's got to be that Champions League draw and our first ever game in the knockouts. I'll tell you right now, we're probably not winning in the knockouts. We're probably going out and we could get pumped like we did against Real Madrid. But we are there and it's the experience after being knocked out in the cups already this season and us steamrolling to the league, our season kind of rides on this momentum. And what a moment it was. DeFranca, what a legend, what a hero. Let's go relive that long-range shot and let's end the episode with this here. As always, above me is going to be the videos to the playlist for the 4-4-2. I will maybe do a video on this possession-based 4-4-2 and obviously just so nice. There's a video to the playlist, to the actual save. Catch you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye.